I'm going to start here. You guys know me pretty good. If I find something that's really worth a shit, I try to get out here and talk to you all about it. And today what we're talking about is this solder from Fat Boy. The other day, I'm out here working and I ran out of solder. And I used that Kester 6040 and I've been using it for years. The problem I never liked with the Kester, I mean, it would do a clean solder joint, don't get me wrong. But the thing I didn't like about the Kester is the flux would spit and spurt all over the place. So after I get the amp, pretty much put together, I'd have to wash it when I was done and then re-clear the box to make it so it looked all pretty, which is not a big deal. Well, I ran out of solder the other day and I thought, my friend over there at ICA, Fat Boy, he's been saying, hey, why don't you try this solder? Now my friend Chris down at BM Technologies says, man, have you had an opportunity to try some of the solder that you can get from Fat Boy? And I said, nah, man, I use Kester 6040, that's it, because that's the shit. Well, I ran out the other day, and I'm not even ashamed to say it was just my lack of ordering solder. I just totally forgot that I was running low. So, a long time ago, those guys at Fat Boy, just out of fun, had sent me a ball of solder. When I say ball, I mean a 1 pound ball of solder, just like this. And so I went over on the shelf and I grabbed it. And I sat down and I finished the amp that I was working on. Man, I'm in love with this stuff. I'm actually going to call him today and order probably 40, 50 pounds of it because it's so cheap. Right now they got a whole bunch of it, like 4 pallets worth of it. And they'll even give you a discount if you buy it in bulk. I'm digging this because I'm sitting here, I'm soldering up these 2 masterclass builds right now. That's what I'm working on right now. And if you guys can notice, there's no splatter overspray. Like there's no flux popping and nothing flying off on the board. Look how clean this is. There's one little tiny thing of solder flux, or flux. This is set there and flipped on the board. Normally, if I was using Kester, I'd have to go back and rewash this whole thing as soon as I got done soldering it. I'm digging this. It's 6040, and I don't know anything more about it, like its chemistry or its flux makeup. I haven't bothered to get that far down that rabbit hole. But I'm here to tell you, I am thoroughly impressed with the quality of this. So, I mean, if you're in the market and you need to go buy some solder, you might want to think about going to Fat Boy or ICA Manufacturing and go pick yourself up a roll of this stuff and just give it a try. It's cheap. It's really cheap. We're talking, $35 for a roll of Kester versus 19 or 20 bucks for this. Just food for thought. Gentlemen, I thought I'd share it with you. Guys, have a good day. I'll see you. Click, click. All right, here we go. So let's give this thing a test drive. This is Masterclass build number 27. 4-pill HD 16D08 biased with all the goodies in it. Let's go over here. It's a 1000 watt slug in peak, 1000 in average, 5 watt slug in reverse. You're gonna use that 5 watt slug there in reverse between the bench derail 955 and the amplifier. So to amp off, let's show you what we're gonna put into it for drive. About 125-ish watts, 130-ish watts. Let's go look at our pass-through tune. Oop, there we go. Nothing and nothing. So no reflect there. That means the RF is coming down, going through the amp, through the relay, out, and to the dummy load, no problem. So we got our dead key set at 1 watt. Our 1200 watts peak is expected as always. Our 1 watt carrier is making us do about 20 watts worth of dead key. Let's go up here. Hello, 1 1. Hello, 1 1. Hello, 1 1. About a quarter of a watt of reflect going in. Hello. No problem into the corner. All right. So, our 27 is done. Oh, of course, sideband delay. Without delay. Everything's perfect. Perfect. That's a swing machine. It's perfect. I'm happy. All right, let's do the other one real quick. Okay, amplifier number 26. It's your turn, buddy. Okay, let's turn the amp off. Everything's the same. Hello, same amount of drive. Hello, easily in the corner. Let's go over here. Hello, 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 hello. Everything's perfectly happy. Hello. Oh yeah, amp off. Let's go look at the pass-through swirl. Hello. Hello. Barely even wiggling up there. Still the striker's got something to say about it. Sensitive little meters on the front of them amps, or them radios. Okay, so I want to hit this one a little bit harder. Let's go ahead, we'll disconnect the 955, and let's see. We'll hook up the 490 here. So, I should have grabbed the right microphone. So we're going to hook up the bench 490. So let's show you drive on the 490. Hello. 50 more watts. We'll see how far we can put that needle over in the corner now. Hello. Oh, on the stop peg, straight up. That's good. Okay, so we're going to go to the 2000 watt scale now. So when this needle is fully deflected over here to the right, that's 2000 watts. Remember, on a bird watt meter scale, it's not linear, so not everything's evenly spaced. It gets non-linear over here to the right. So that hash mark there is 1000. That's 12, 14, 16, 18, and 2000. Okay? Okay. I'm betting about 13 and some change. What do you guys think? Hello. That's impressive. That's 1400 watts. Hello. Hello. Striker's never been, this 490's never been big for bird numbers, but Sure lays a smack down on the peak side. Okay, so 1400 watt 4-pill. Whoop whoop. Let's get the lids on them and let's get them finished. Well, this is the end of the saga. I've got a couple others that I'm going to build here pretty quick that are coming up. But Master Builder Class 26, 27, they're up for sale. Everything has gone up. The price of ferrite's gone up, the price of wire's gone up, the price of switches have gone up. Everything's gone up across the board. So I'm in the $9.25 range a piece for these per unit. That's what they've got to go for. So if you're interested, you guys know the drill. First one's to call or text to get them, and then of course I'll change the label of the video to sold. So gentlemen, on that note, I want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for following along. Thanks for participating. And I'm on to the next ones I got to build. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Think about coming and joining us over on the Patreon group. They've known about this for 2 days already, if you're watching this now. It means they got in on this before everybody else had an opportunity to take a look at it. They get a daily update on what I'm working on over there, and any and all questions get answered immediately. So you might want to think about joining me on Patreon. Gentlemen, I appreciate you guys. We'll see you. Click, click.